Shabbat Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bahashim Nakakwadashi. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them, that taught us this truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, and the Elder Yashuan. And I saw this in this Chris Bledsoe, this guy, the elder out of England, I'm not sure what part of England, Yakanan, the elder Yakanan, made a video with this guy in it, Chris Bledsoe, and he kept saying something about the blue star and how it went into the Sphinx. And let me see. So he kept saying that, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? Let me look into it real quick, because the things that he's saying have, tinges of witchcraft in them, as though he was programmed by the government. Okay, there are tinges of Betty and Barney Hill in there, but then there's an equal amount of truth. So we just got to keep our eye on it. So I looked into it a little bit, which you shouldn't do these things if you're not grounded. If you are, you know when to get out, and always pray. But let's listen to a little bit of this real quick.
Where this star, which is a blue star, of Regulus, appears on the horizon in front of the Sphinx, and it would be red.
And you know what? This is right.
That's what she
I've
said.
actually spoken
Now,
to
how
astronomers.
does this guy know? Oh, this is right. He stopped him first. He said, oh, we don't want nobody hearing that. You know what? Let me stop you right there. As he's a controller, they put controllers in this position. When they have somebody like that who has some information, this whole thing was set up. And he's controlling the flow of information that comes out. So immediately he's stopping you. Hey, this is right. How do you know it's right? So I'm going to stop you right there. Hey, you're onto something. You're about to go in territory that we don't want you to go in. So I'm going to stop you right there, and I'm going to redirect the conversation, right? Because he already knows this is right. How do you know it's right?
This is the phenomenal thing about
Yeah,
this.
and she said it'll be red. And when that...
And see, he's fighting. Chris is like this. Look, nigga, you're not going to stop me from saying what I'm saying. I've been stopped before. I know this game. I'm going to get my... He's like this. When I get on there, I'm going to fight this guy to get my message out. I ain't going to let him redirect. I know all the games by
appears on the horizon in front of the Sphinx, and it would be red.
And you know what? This is right.
That's what she
I've
said.
actually spoken to astronomers. This is the phenomenal thing about this.
Yeah, and she said it'll be red. And when that happens, it would mark a shift into a new knowledge, not an apocalypse. That's
What does the word apocalypse mean? It means revealing. Okay? Awakening, if you will.
told me. It doesn't mean Jesus is coming back. There's a new knowledge that's coming. What is that? Is it?
See? New Age. He went straight to New Age. He said, Yahushua ain't coming back, but New Age. Oh, got to keep our eye on that. Now let's pick out the bones.
Under the pyramids, they've discovered something. Is it the Hall of Records? Is it disclosure? December, November, is Iran was firing rockets into Israel. Orbs appeared everywhere. The military freaked and set up drones to muddy the water.
Set up drones to say, oh, well, that was us, and this is, they could start he say, she say, right? And it wasn't the angels. Well, what were the angels doing? The angels are holding back the four winds right now. That's the war in heaven, right? It's not time for them certain missiles to hit. So certain missiles are going, certain missiles are not. Pursuant to Joel, the second chapter, okay, which we do all the time in the World War III Daily Update. But anyway, this is about the angels, how they're being misrepresented by drones. He's telling you about it. So he does have some information, okay? But when you start going away from Yahushua and going to New Age, oh, there's something under the pill. Well, I'm sure that they knew that Yahushua was coming back at a certain point, and that's how that in the ancient time, right, they didn't have the computers that we have today. They had a different way of computing. when things would happen. Urim and Thummim, they had several different measuring, like we measure thou the time diligently, right? Today, we do that in the spirit, the men of the Lord. But there are different ways, right, to determine, like when Herod knew that Yahushua was about to be born. They knew things like that, and things were written aforetime for our learning, so we know that.
You think that's a cover-up? I mean, I must confess,
100%.
we did 2 specials on News Nation about those supposed drones.
They were ours.
There were
I know
some
for
of ours.
sure they were ours.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so with that, what I did, let's go here real quick. Let's get a precept. Let's go. In Salakia, kind of all over the place, but I saw this, and I'm like, what can we get out of it? So let's go here real quick. Let's get Sirach, you know where I'm going. Sirach 5:15. And let me explain why we do these things. Sirach 5:15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. Is this a great or small matter? This guy is talking about the chariots. He's talking about something that may or may not happen in April. So I asked this question. Will the Blue Star Regulus have an interaction with the Sphinx in April 2026? And what is this referring to overall? Right? And here's what AI said, yes! Okay, a significant celestial alignment between the Star Regulus, Alpha, look at this, Leonis, who's that? And the Great Sphinx, which is a lion, in Egypt is predicted, right, for April 2026, often associated with the 2026 Easter period or Passover. It stems from a prophecy experienced by Chris Bledsoe regarding a new era of conscience. See how they're trying to redirect it? A new era of conscience where Regulus, what does Regulus mean? The heart of the conquering lion. The heart. What is the heart? The mind of Yahushua. Ooh, look at that. Regulus means the mind of Yahushua, the conquering lion. Rises due east, aligning with the gaze of the Sphinx at dawn. See that? You see how the men of the Lord read? In the spirit. So that's what came up. Yeah, there's a new consciousness, new era of consciousness where Yahushua's mind goes into the lion. Okay? Now let's look a little deeper. The prophecy. Bledsoe, an unknown, a known UAP experiencer. Where did he come from? He received a vision that when the red star Regulus aligns just before dawn in the gaze of the Sphinx, he said the blue star, and then at that moment it's red. The new knowledge, what? What's that? The new age knowledge will come into the world, often called Regulus Sphinx prophecy, the alignment. Astronomically, this involves a heliacal rising, where Regulus rises just before the sun, aligning with the east, facing Sphinx. It means the Sphinx, a lion/human hybrid. Is that a Yahushua? A lion-human hybrid is thought to represent the Leo constellation, where Regulus is the heart, meaning your mind, star. This is interpreted as a shift from fear-based to mind-based consciousness. What is heart-based consciousness? See, when you know what this word heart means, you can't be tricked. Oh, it's going to be fluffy and clouds, cloud-based. Instead of fear, It's going to be fluffy and cloudless, everything nice, sugar and spice. Consciousness bringing forth new knowledge. No, the new knowledge is somebody's going head first into slavery, and that's heaven to some people. Timing debates. Okay. Easter, March or August. There you go. Alternative. Some observers see this as a symbol of the final UFO prophecy or moment of global transformation rather than just an astronomical event. What this guy is, what they're doing here, they're bringing together two things: the war and the alien agenda. Okay. Well, all you got to do to see what he's talking about. He said it happened in November. It happened on TV. It happened on TV.
News Nation about those supposed drones.
It happened on TV in November.
Is it the Hall of Records? Is it disclosure? December, November is Iran was firing rockets into Israel. Orbs appeared everywhere. The military freaked and set up drones to muddy the water.
So you think that's a cover-up? I mean, I must confess,
100%.
We did 2 specials on News Nation about those supposed drones.
Now, he said that the drones were involved. I mean, not the drones. He said the orbs were dealing with the missiles.
100%.
We did 2 specials on News Nation about those supposed drones.
They were ours.
There were
I know
some
for
of ours.
sure they were ours.
I'm pretty sure some were ours.
They were ours. So what's going on? All right. Where are those missiles? He said there were orbs dealing with what? The missiles, right? Where are the missiles coming from? Okay. There are 2 sets of missiles. Okay. 3 sets. You have Iran firing missiles. You have Iran firing countermeasure missiles. You have Israel firing missiles. You have Israel firing Iron Dome missiles, right? So, and then you have fighter jets doing what? Firing missiles. Fighter jets do what? They fire missiles. So in order to hit certain targets in Iran, right? Fighter jet has to leave the deck of the carrier. The fighter jet goes close enough in range to deliver the missile. Deliver what? So if the fighter jet is involved with these missiles, right? What do you get? The fighter jet, the missile, and then the orb. The fighter jet, the missile, and the orb. Revelation 12 and 7. Let's read about it. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought on his. There it is, right there. Okay? And there it is. Let's clarify what I'm saying here. In the sky. Where did this take place? A great battle, right? Where? There was war in the sky. Well, that's what happened. That's what this guy is describing. This is what he's describing right now. In November, when they went to war, they were firing missiles on each other, and them jets were firing missiles too, and the orbs are all there at the same time. Then they sent up what? Well, let's read what they sent up. And the dragon and his angels warred back. The dragon and part of his angels are what? Those drones. Those F-18s, those F-35s, those drones. The dragon and those drones. And his messengers, right? and his blue angels, right? The dragon and his angel. Oh, he set up drones, didn't he? To muddy the water. That's part of the fight. Disinformation campaign, propaganda. Oh, it's just drones. It wasn't the angels of the Lord fighting up there, right? It certainly wasn't this. It certainly wasn't Revelation 19:19, where it clearly tells you that the armies of the world are going to try to fight against who? The one that sat on the white horse, which is Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, and his army, right? And his army, the angels. You understand? Revelation 19:19, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies. All of them. Any army on the face of the earth will be conscripted into this battle. There it is. I saw the beast and the kings of Salakia, kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him. Yahushua and the angels. Okay? And it's going to take place in the sky. Right? And this guy's talking about it. Those wars have already started. The war in the sky, Salakia, the war in heaven has already started. He's explaining it. Right? And it's got different levels. You'll be able to see it soon enough. He said everybody's going to see it. That's what he's talking about, the war in the sky.
When Jesus is coming back, there's a new knowledge that's coming. What is that? Is it? It's got to. They have no choice. Because my book clearly
they don't have no choice. Everybody's
come next year.
You believe next year?
I'm sure. I feel sure.
Obviously, you can't know for sure. You're only being told this. But you believe, from what you're being told, that the entities, the beings, are going to intervene to stop us from killing ourselves.
They did that during November on television.
And disclose.
Let's read about it. Let's read about that. Now, this hasn't happened explicitly yet. Okay, but it's happening on a lower level, if you will. Let's see. This is second. I want 13. Yep. All right. So, we're right here. We're right here. Wow, crazy. This comes right out right now. 2nd Ezra 15:29. Behold, the days come, are now here. The Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. That day is coming, the big astonishment, and one shall undertake to fight against another. That has started. One city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm. Okay? So he's describing that, right? And then we get to this part. Jump down to 33. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. He just said that they're going to stop each other from fighting. So here's what's going on. They said, well, we started fighting. We saw all those UFOs. Damn. What we need to do is stop fighting each other and fight these UFOs. That's what they're saying right now. But the fight between them is too bitter right now. And they haven't come to that conclusion that that's the only thing that they can do.
Are going to intervene to stop us from killing ourselves.
They did that during November on television.
And just told you. Got them to stop fighting each other. They will leave the battle they have one with another. That just started, if you will. Okay. So this thing is moving forward. This is prophecy moving forward. If you understand what's being said here. Now, this is going to happen. All of this is going to happen in different waves and different sections, if you will, right? Because by the time we get down here, right here, and when all the people hear his voice. See, what is his voice? That's them lasers. We ain't seen them lasers come out yet, just yet, when all the people hear his voice. See? So that hasn't happened to a large scale yet, and we haven't seen it. We're going to see this. Okay? We're going to see this battle in the sky. And this guy said it was on TV, so we're beginning to see it. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to kind of rip on that. Let me, let's go here real quick. Let me go to history real quick because I want to show you where I got this. It came from, I'm going to mention the channel. GMS Babylon is falling. Okay, and there appeared an angel, which is a ship, unto him from heaven, visions of Iran-Israel war, and so on. This video right here. And I'm sure the elder apostle is probably doing a response to it because it was that good. All right? It was that good. Now, it is yet to be determined whether this guy has been programmed or not. But I think, this is good info, right? Because in the spirit, all of this is referring to Yahushua coming back. And even the whole Egypt, right? We're in spiritual Egypt, but this is dealing with Egypt and America, right? Saying what? Well, slavery, nigga. Slavery, right? Egypt and America both deal with what? Slavery. So slavery ain't going nowhere. The mind of Yahushua is what? Right? About the good news. What's the good news? The recompense. That's the good news. Okay? Niggas want their reparations, right? That's the fucking good news. We're getting our reparations. It's called the kingdom. So with that, we hope that the elect are edified, your brother and sister. Shalom.